What's going on, crypto maniacs? Welcome back. Welcome back. I got one of my friends here. This is Miss Calypso. She's one of our four kitties. She's gonna want to try to walk on the keyboard. Come here. 1 second. There we go. Get her situated. So she's happy. How's everybody doing? We're back with a new show tonight. We're gonna deep dive into Kyber Network with some new information and a price prediction. I've got a price prediction, but guess what? It's not till like 2025, 26. I'm going out a little bit because you know what? Trying to predict in the market's already kind of a fool's errand. But you know, it's a lot to do with more how you think about what's going to happen long term and where you think things are going to go. So, but anybody that's says that they know where prices are going to be at a certain time, I doubt it. I doubt it highly. You know, there's only so much, or only so far that you can go with technical analysis. In stocks, it's a little different, but with the volatility of crypto, it's different. So she's having a good time. I hope you guys are too. It's Sunday. It was pretty rainy today. It was nice for like a couple hours during the morning, and then it got pretty rainy and wet instantaneously. So, all right. Without further ado, let's dive on in here. And oh, come on, I got that hurt. Let's dive in. There we go. Okay. So the Kyber Network Crystal Legacy here. Uh, let's get that out of here. I don't know what that was about. Anywho, so Kyber Network Crystal Legacy was founded in 2007 by three folks: Loy Liu, Yaron Vellner, and Victor Tran. Current market cap is right around 265 million, with a fully diluted market of 292 million. And that is if the max supply was in circulation at this time. Okay, if like all the coins were in the market, that would be the fully diluted market cap, and that would be 292 at current prices. Okay, and those fluctuate. So currently, there are 205 million tokens in circulation with a max supply of 226 million and a total supply of 210. So you might be like, okay, Mr. Crypto, well, what's the difference between the max supply and the total supply? Okay, well, the difference between the two is that the total is the amount of tokens or coins, you know, depending, that have already been created minus any coins that have been burned. Okay, if that makes sense. So, volume not super high right now. Let's scoot on down to the chart and let's take a look and see. So this goes back to January to the beginning of the year. KNC runs on the Ethereum network and soon will be added to Polygon. I believe that's happening in 2 days. So that's exciting news. That's exciting news. And if you want to know more about that, guess what? I already have a video on it. It'll be at the end of this video. I'll put it in there for you guys, okay? It's a DeFi play. They're going to be big into like liquidity mining, basically bringing a lot of the decentralized finance that the smart contracts, helping with that, and also putting some money into Ethereum, which if you're a big fan of Ethereum, that should excite you, and also Polygon, because who hasn't enjoyed what Matic was doing before the downturn here? So this is potentially a game changer. Okay, when the full extent of this tech can be utilized and adopted, it's going to be something. Okay. They do have a bunch of sweet protocols in the works, soon to come out, I do believe, for smart contracts. So that's good news. And to me, digital currency just makes sense. and the ability to do peer-to-peer financial transactions without any of the big banks exploiting you. I feel strongly that the price will most likely, here's the prediction here, most likely will probably double, maybe more, by 2005. And I think that's a pretty safe assumption. Um, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. Actually, let me take that back. My actual price is, I think it's going to be around $6. Okay, it dropped a little bit since I did my research, but it's currently at $1.35. I think in the next few years, 2025, I think we could be seeing something around $5 to $6, which that's nothing to sneeze at. That's a 5x at the minimum. Without going too granular with the numbers there, but it's a that's a big time horizon, I know, for my price prediction, but and I know everybody's like, hey, where's Lambo? But when you're in it for the long term, you might have to wait a little bit for the Lambo. And if you listen to Michael Saylor, he'll say you should have leveraged something to get some Bitcoin to pay for the Lambo, with the money that you make in, the growth per year. I don't know. I'm not a billionaire, so I don't play that way. I go a little bit safer, but let's check out the Twitter. Okay, the Kyber Network Twitter. See what's going on. It looks like they're doing a little prize giveaway. Seems like a lot of work for me. But if you're interested in that, that's fine. Some different protocols. This is for their DMM, their dynamic market maker. That's what's going to be added to Polygon. That's good news. Good news. Mainnet with Mercurial Finance. Sweet. Okay, more testing. When testing gets done, that's good news for everybody. Okay, Kyber DAO, which is kind of like the company. It's kind of like part of the governance, I believe. Okay, the Kyber DAO recently approved KIP6, to migrate and upgrade the KNC token, which is already taken effect, which is basically they upgraded the system and they allowed the token to be more dynamic with the ability to support efficient upgrades, also while giving greater control to Kyber DAO, which is all right, I guess all right. And I believe this happened April 20th of this year. Okay. So that's kind of all I got for you as far as the Kyber Network update. We'll probably be hoping for an update soon. This is not with the Kyber Network, but just a different update as far as the show is concerned. We will be getting new internet. You heard me right. Yes, it's in the works. I've discussed it with the boss, with the wife, and probably within the next month or so, we'll be in the right position, because we're going to be doing a lot of camping. I got a float trip coming up here at the end of July. 4th of July, we got a big fish fry. Me and my brother have been fishing like crazy. So, cool update with the new internet, and it's going to be some rockin' Wi-Fi for me. There will be the beginning of live streams, because I really want to, have more interaction, and get my message out there. Okay, that it's okay and it's safe if you play it smart and take it slow and don't FOMO. You too can trade crypto. Okay, it's not as hard or as scary, because you know what? To be honest, you don't really need to know a lot of these things. Okay, you don't really need to know how. If you're just trying to own some coins and sock them away as an investment, you don't need to know about KIP6. All you need to know is that they're doing development and work on it, okay, which is a sign of growth, okay? If things are, there's no volume and no interest, there's not going to be a lot of development. You know what I mean? I mean, that just makes sense. So when you hear about, upgrades, you hear about partnerships, you hear about additions to networks, pre-established, already, pretty well known institutions like, say, Matic, Polygon, that makes you feel a little more safe, if you will. Okay, that that you're with a known quantity. Okay, so something else that is interesting, and let me show you real quick. I also another little update here is we now have. Well, apparently it's having trouble loading. But I have a Twitter account, okay? And if you were on my Twitter account, what in the world? Let's go ahead and... it's trying. Bear with me. This is what I'm talking about, folks. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's try to... There we go. All right. Now, if you were subscribed, which I'm not going to blame you, I'm not going to harp on you because I just started it the other day, I believe last night. Now, if you were a follower, and in the future, if you are a follower of mine on Twitter, I will be letting you know ahead of time. So I gave you guys 2 hours head notice. I know there's nobody on there yet because I just started it yesterday. But in the future, I'll give you like 2 or 3 hours. Heads up, I'll tweet it out before. Yeah, truth. Take a moment. We'll just blow that up there. Why don't we? We'll just take a moment and enjoy that for a second. But yeah, join me on Twitter. I'll throw some memes out. I like memes. I got a guy on standby that has like a whole filing cabinet, digital filing cabinet of categorized memes to feed me. So there will be no shortage. Matter of fact, I got a couple guys like that. So so checking me out on Twitter. That's where the fun's at. Okay. And that's where I'll be letting you know ahead of time when the videos drop. Okay. And I really appreciate you guys watching and liking the show. That's cool for me. I want to get my message out there. I also want to shout out my wife. She made me this awesome moon. We're working on it, okay? Like, this is kind of like a work in progress. She also made me... okay. I'm not going to spoil it, but you know what? She made me a bigger moon, all right? But it just wasn't quite right. We were thinking like putting it here, but you know what? It's on an angle and you can't see it. But I like it. I even told her, I was like, what if I'm such a nerd that I actually put the phases of the moon up according to the real phases, but then I'm like, that's just a layer of complexity that I don't know if I need. Why make it harder on yourself, but maybe I'll do it, so if you watch this, maybe you'll see in the future that the phases change, okay, as I make my videos. So we'll see. Another shout out again to Mr. Van Born. Appreciate it. I believe he does YouTube videos. Check him out. And you know where you can check him out? You can look down in the comments and leave him a comment. Saying you appreciated the suggestion. If you're interested in Kyber Network, let's get more comments. Tell me what you want me to look up, and I'll look into it, and I'll have some data for you. Okay, and if you're new to the channel, I'm not a shill. Okay, I don't get paid. Okay, I'm still a fresh YouTube content creator. I don't have a ton of subscribers, so I'm not monetized yet, and that's fine. That's okay. That's all right. I'm having fun doing this, and we're gonna have more fun here in about a month when the internet rolls in. We're gonna be doing those live streams. So, thanks again for joining me. This video, I thought was pretty informative, even to myself. I learned quite a few things, and it's nice finding the actual creators of the coins in the network. One moment, please. Wet my whistle for a second. It's always good to see the creators, the people behind the coin, because if you don't see their faces and you don't know who they are, then not so good. That makes me feel like that's shady. So, okay, if you want me to look up something new, something that you're interested in, you want me to look up Sunday Swap or whatever, leave a comment. Leave a comment down below. Go ahead and give me a like if you liked the video, and if you disliked it, that's okay. You can dislike it too. That's fine. All opinions are welcome. Okay, just don't be toxic. All right, just don't be toxic. But you don't like Kyber Network, leave a comment down there, but tell us why. Okay, I want to start discourse. Okay, good discourse in the community. Okay, that's because I don't hate on any coins. All right, I mean, there are some coins out there that are like iffy. There's iffy coins, coins that I maybe wouldn't trust, and I'm not going to put my money into. But people do that, and I feel bad for them when they get the rug pulled on them. Maybe not. I don't feel so bad for Mr. Mark Cuban just because he's a billionaire. He's got money, but I still feel bad for him a little bit. Okay. Because it's not nice having stuff stolen from you, and nobody likes that, okay? All right, we're running on and rambling again. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe on your way out, and later.